Good afternoon. We have the entire Colorscapes team with us. Uh, Let me introduce you to the team. Mr. Philip Miles, CEO Colorscapes. Mr. Devajit Som, Group Managing Director Colorscape. Uh, and then we have Ms. Caroline Simpson, Colorscapes. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Philip, it's a 3-year-old company, but the vision that you have looks very aggressive. So how are you planning to execute that vision and make a mark for your company going ahead?
Okay, well, we are only 3 years, but the management team and the team of people we have supporting us in the company, we've been working there on average like 30 years. So we've seen the industry change, we've seen the clients' demand change, and we thought 3 years ago, now's the time for a new direction, and it appears we were right, and the success is there for us. So we had two primary strategies. We wanted to be more aggressive in the underserved area of pigments that go into the regulatory controlled markets, particularly the European market where regulations are very strong. But also we saw that the China supply market had some disruptions, and our customers 3 years ago started to ask us if we could look at alternatives to China in terms of manufacturing platforms, and India was a natural choice.
So what would be your USP, sir? Knowing that you have 2 manufacturing plants in China, you have a manufacturing plant in India, and you have another manufacturing plant which is coming up, which would be operational next month in India.
Most definitely it's our product range, it's our understanding of our products in the client's application, both in terms of their performance and in terms of the regulatory aspects.
Would you talk about your numbers? What is it that you are planning to achieve by end of 2022?
We've been growing around 40-45% year on year. Just to give in perspective of Indian currency, if I can say, in 3 years we have already crossed 100 crores, and we feel that in next 5 years we should be in the 4-digit numbers as a group with the type of growth that is happening, and we're actually filling up the void that got created. In a sense, you have a lot of pigment manufacturer, what you don't have a technical manufacturer who understands the European regulations, European regulatory compliances, and we have the technology, and we have what is it to take it to the next level for the best of the guys in the world.
It's R&D which differentiates wheat and chaff. So in your case, I believe you would have a very strong R&D team which is coming up with good quality products, meeting highest standards in the European Union. So how are you making that happen, sir?
Exactly, I mean, this is what our main focus is, and that's why Colorscapes, the first employee of Colorscapes was the technical manager. The next employee was the regulatory manager who is sitting next to me, standing next to me, and we came later because when they said we're good to go, then we went into the sales.
Sir, would you talk about your new facility and the existing facility which is there, and how will this increase your say capacity moving forward?
Right now we have a facility which in Navi Mumbai, where we are manufacturing a range of our products, and we are already in the range of 2,500 tons which we are doing, and the new facility which is coming up in Sarigam, this is the final stage of commissioning. We believe before end of next month it should be operational. It's adding another 3,000 tons capacity, so which will double our capacity, with our vision to cross 10,000 tons in near future.
And what's the capex investment that you are doing in this plant?
The new facility that we have currently the investment was to the tune of 3 million pounds, or say about 30 crores. And we have the appetite of investment of another 40-50 crores in near future.
And in terms of automation, how good is this plant in terms of automation?
This is the state of the art technology, and it is I think it is one of the most modern pigment plant India will ever have.
Ma'am, Caroline ma'am, if you can talk about the products that you are coming up with both in India and other parts of the world, and how is it meeting the regulatory compliances of Europe, which is considered to be very tough.
Okay, well, if you go back 5 years, people used to look for quality and reliance in their products. Now, regulatory is the key to business in Europe. Regulatory compliance is seen as the most important attribute. So we work very closely with the regulatory authorities to look at new and upcoming regulations. I work very closely with our technical teams for product development. So we look at the actual process of the technical development of products to make sure that our products will be as pure as they possibly can be. We also take a step backwards and look at the raw material supply. We ask for specifications from our raw material suppliers that will allow our product to comply. Our customers are very demanding. They're supplying into the food packaging industry, where regulations are tightening on purity and on migration, constantly tightening. Same with toy regulations, textile regulations for skin contact, for clothing. So we're always moving forward, always looking at testing, making sure that the testing that we do is repeatable and reliable, so that we can provide certification to our clients and they know that the information that we're providing is accurate and reliable from batch to batch. So we've made huge leaps forward with the purity of our products, and we can now confidently supply many of the more technical industries.
Presently, your products are catering to the European market, but when you look at other markets, exporting to other markets, how will these regulatory compliance of your products cater to?
A lot of the other countries rely on the European regulations for food contact. They tend to be the regulations that are quoted, but if we look to the subject of REACH, we're looking at UK REACH now, Turkey REACH. Turkey REACH, we have pre-registered our products and we're going through the process of registration. We're also looking at the new regulations in India that are likely to come live in 2020. There has been a delay, but my understanding is it will go through in 2022. We're aware of them. We're planning for them. We're looking at our raw materials and our finished products. So it's a matter of keeping our eye on when that will be released. So when it is released, we will be ensuring compliance.